Hey, what is up, guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. What you are going to see here is the video that I uploaded to the channel yesterday and then deleted after about an hour or so after I had uploaded it. I spoke about this in my last video, and so a lot of you who didn't get to see the video were asking why I took it down. For those of you who may have seen the video, you may understand why. But before I play you the video here, and I'm basically just going to replay the video that I uploaded, I received a piece of UFO footage that came from the Black Sea out of Russia, of a UFO that was seen moving under the waves. And to me, it was definitely, after speaking with the source of the footage, reviewing it, I thought it was definitely worth posting to get an opinion from you guys. At the very least, to, like every piece of footage we post, to see if anyone else has seen this, to try to figure out what it was, but also to deduce whether it was real or whether it was a fake that someone had just sent in to me. Of course, you get people faking footage, but we usually have a really good eye, and there's just so much real UFO footage out there that I rarely get fakes. And when I do, they're pretty blatant, and I just ignore them. So when I posted this video, I had a ton of people say that they believed it was legit, that they had seen similar things before. But I also got a lot of people who said that they believed it looked fake, or that something didn't seem right about it. And I guess I kind of just focused on those comments, instead of weighing both sides, and I kind of jumped the gun and just deleted the video because I didn't want it to affect the channel. I try to run this channel with a level of integrity in the footage that I post, so I didn't want to, get anyone upset by posting something that possibly could have been a fake. But again, I think more than anything, I just deleted the video out of fear because I was, reading a lot of hate comments. Well, a lot of just comments from people who said, how could you post this? This is obviously not real. But after I deleted it, I got a ton of messages from people who said, Tyler, why did you delete it? I think that this was definitely a legit piece of footage. And, there's a lot of people out there who simply refuse to believe something that they see, and so they automatically have to conclude that it's a fake. So anyway, I didn't want to delete the video. That's not the way I want to run this channel. I want to be open, and I want to post any uncertain piece of footage that I get. So without further ado, I will play you the original video that I posted and deleted yesterday. And yeah, we will try to figure out what it is. Some have said that this is a drone or some sort of underwater sort of remote-controlled device. Others have said that this is an octopus or a whale. Others have said that this looks like something more sinister, possibly a secret government testing of a craft, a submarine, an alien craft. Whatever you think it is, again, let me know what you think down in the comments, either way, and we will keep moving on with this search. So, check out the video, and I'll see you back with much, much more. Hey, what is up, guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. Did you guys see what I just saw in this footage? Footage that was sent to me this morning that I actually just came across. I have another video that I was working on that I was going to post tonight, and then I received this, and I had to get it up. I wanted just to devote this video to it because this is possibly one of the most explosive pieces of UFO footage I've ever seen. Now, if you didn't catch it, I'm going to play it again, and I want you to keep your eyes on the water down to the lower right side and tell me what you see moving under it. So let's take another look. All right, tell me that what we just saw was a fish. Tell me that what we just saw was a stingray, some sort of, any of the triangular-shaped fishes in the ocean. And I want you to tell me that with a straight face, because I believe what we have here, and what quite literally has shaken the source of the video, once he noticed it, it literally scared him. And what we have here may very well be one of the best pieces of solid proof that there are alien, or at least unknown, secretive machines maneuvering under and within our oceans. Now, as I said, this piece of video was sent in to the Secure Team email address, the same one we feature at the bottom of all of our videos in the video description. And this was captured actually off of the coast of Russia in the Black Sea. Now, the Black Sea is a body of water between Eastern and Southeastern Europe and Western Asia. It's bounded by Bulgaria, Georgia, Romania, Russia, Turkey, and Ukraine. Now, the source of the video and the person who is actually recording the video is the source's child. Now, these were American citizens, but who had family in a town called Miskako, which is just on the edge of the Black Sea in Russia next to the Ukraine. And it's also, again, right on the shores with the Black Sea. Went to visit family in Miskako on this past Tuesday, on the 15th. Went out on a boat, himself, his wife, and his 2 children. Now, from what I'm told, the distance that they were from the shore was probably about a half a mile out. So they weren't out that far. The shore is actually behind them. So they're actually looking out over towards the vast ocean. The shore is behind them, about a half a mile out. They'd stopped the boat. One of the children was playing with the cell phone, wanted to take some video, and was simply filming, the ocean and this beautiful ocean landscape. At the time that the child was recording, the child didn't see anything. The other people on the boat didn't see anything. And as in many of these cases, it was only once they had gotten back to their hotel and they had transferred the files from the cell phone over to the computer. The child was showing his dad, and his mom was, showing everybody what she had recorded. The dad, who in turn sent me the original email, is the one who noticed this object, very eerie object, moving down under the waves. It actually went right underneath their boat. And we've been showing you clips here. I want to show you a still image here of this object. This is no fish. All right, this is no stingray, because if you noticed, just as this object almost right at the end before it goes out of frame, we see a red light, or what looks like a red light flash on this thing. I mean, this thing looks like a gray machine. It looks to be in a triangular shape. And to my knowledge, there's no fish that have red lights on the top that flash. Nor do we notice any sort of movement by this object, any sort of fins that are flapping back and forth, propelling this thing through the water. This thing looks to be just effortlessly moving through the water as you would think of a submarine or any other man-made, or we'll just say non-animal object that we would find in our oceans. This is mind-blowing. This is quite likely the catch of a lifetime as it pertains to this research into our oceans, the UFO or USO phenomenon. And we've talked about this in our past videos, and I've gone into the fact that our oceans, forget about space, our oceans are an alien planet in and of themselves. We do not know what's down there. Only 10% have actually come in contact with human exploration. And not only that, but the fact that this is off the coast of Russia significantly corroborates other stories that we know that have come out of Russia, detailing these UFO sightings in the past seen under the oceans near Russia, whether it be the Black Sea or any body of water near this general area. And we have seen these declassified Russian Navy records that say that these extraterrestrial objects are real, these underwater aliens, these unidentified submerged objects, as they're called. We've seen many Soviet-era reports detailing many cases of these USO encounters. One of the more interesting cases that was brought up by a former Russian naval officer by the name of Vladimir Azaza involved a nuclear submarine on a combat mission in the southern Pacific during the routine operation, where the submarine detected 6 unknown objects traveling in formation at speeds in excess of 230 knots, which translates to about 265 miles per hour. Now, in comparison, the fastest submarine at that time was the Soviet K-222, which reached about 44 knots, or 51 miles per hour. The submarine sonar determined that the objects were heading straight for it, so the captain gave the order to surface. The USOs apparently followed them to the surface and then flew away. And we have had very similar and countless instances that have been reported throughout our oceans, whether it be Russia, the Black Sea, the Bermuda Triangle, where we had a retired submarine commander by the name of Yuri Beketov, who recalled the instance where his instruments, all of them, malfunctioned, indicating the presence of a very strong interference. We've also had reports of divers that were training in Lake Baikal, which is the world's deepest freshwater lake located in Russia and is one of the most well-known USO hotspots, where we've had fishermen testify to seeing lights down in the deep waters. There are many folk tales describing swimmers that have been dragged down by creatures lurking down below the waves. And we've also had, again, a group of divers who were training in the lake at a depth of around 150 feet when they came upon a group of, quote, unknown creatures that took on a humanoid shape, and where apparently 3 of the men were killed, while the other 4 were severely injured as they attempted to pursue these what have been called swimmers. So Russia has a very colorful history of USO sightings, as well as UFO sightings. Things in the skies, things in the oceans. And this new piece of footage, this is amazing. And there's nothing about it that I can say that would, this does not look like a reflection. This does not look like a fish. Like I said, name the fish. Name something. Tell me something that this could be. Because to know that we have machines like this that are in our oceans, I'm already afraid to go to the ocean. I won't go more than knee deep into the ocean because I have a very long documented fear of sharks. But to know that these machines are down there, and once again, this goes back to the countless instances where we have seen and heard people who have witnessed objects blasting out of the ocean, and vice versa, saucer-shaped craft, creatures, lights, you name it. And as it pertains to underwater UFO or USO sightings, I would have to say this is the most mind-boggling one that has ever come, at least, into my possession. So I want to know what you guys think. This is simply mind-boggling. And again, we barely see whatever this object is, and the only reason that it was noticed to begin with by the source is because he noticed this red flash in the water. He didn't even notice this, what looks like a triangular-shaped object. He noticed this red flash, which was initially the very first thing I noticed too. So, now we need to find out how large this object was, how deep the object was, because if the object is much more deeper, which it looks like it is, because had it been closer to the top of the water, I believe we would see the top water being disturbed a little bit more. So what it looks like is this object is possibly 10 to 20 feet below the waves, but is much larger, which again would corroborate these cases where there have been seen machine-like objects with lights on them traversing the oceans, moving through, and I'm telling you, they're not submarines. And if it is military, then you can bet it's something that we've never heard about, never seen, something far more advanced than they have ever let on. So amazing stuff. Let me know what you guys think. And to any of our friends in Russia who have had any similar occurrences, please send me an email. All my contact info is down below. And if you want to learn more about our oceans and the strange happenings and phenomena that has been documented down there, I will put a link to a video we posted earlier this year where we talk about this phenomenon in detail. And, it'll give you an idea of just how much we don't know about our oceans on our very own planet. And let me tell you, we have no idea. And so be sure to check that video out. I'll put the link down in the video description. So big thanks to Mark Vasilev for sending this over. who, again, was not any particular fan of the channel, but after seeing the footage, went online searching for UFO research outlets to submit the video to. It's my understanding that it's also been submitted to MUFON and a few other places. So again, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, we have got another video on the way, so I'm going to try to get that up tonight. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you back here in just a bit. Stay safe, guys.